Disassembly and installation of grader chain. Disassembly of the chain. Drive the grader to the edge of a flat road and keep the blade at a certain height without falling to the ground. While removing the two tires, operate the grader and lower the scraper plate and rear ripper so that the tire on the other side can lift off the ground. Or, use a hydraulic jack to slowly lift the rear of the grader at the middle position of the grader's counterweight, keeping the height at a state where the tires can rotate and not too high. To ensure safety, apply the handbrake and place fixed objects on the front wheels to eliminate the possibility of the machine moving. Remove the bolts at the bottom of the balance box and drain the lubricating oil in the balance box. Then remove the three covers on the upper, middle and side parts of the balance box near the chain. Rotate the tire so the chain rotates with it. During the process, find the connection point of the chain through the top opening of the balance box and move it to the small opening on the side of the balance box. Use appropriate tools to remove the two cotter pins at the chain connection and take out the connecting gasket. On the other side of the cotter pin location, use a suitable tool to pull out the chain link pin. After the chain is separated, it can be taken out from the balance box. Because the chain is heavy, pay attention to safety during the process. Chain installation. First, remove the cotter pin and connecting pin at the new chain connection. Put the new chain into the balance box and wrap one end of the chain around the large sprocket. Rotate the tire, and the large sprocket that rotates synchronously drives the chain to move. The chain goes up from the bottom around the small sprocket and then moves toward the large sprocket. The two ends of the chain are connected at the small opening on the side of the balance box. At this point, two pulling tools need to be made. Use two iron wires with a length of about 1 meter and a certain strength. Wrap one end of the wire around the middle of a wooden bar or iron pipe that can be held in your hand. The other end of the wire is wrapped around the two ends of the chain connection. With the assistance of two other people, cross-pull the wire tension chain. After the connection part reaches the appropriate distance, quickly insert the connecting pin into the pin hole, then install the connecting gasket and cotter pin, and the chain is installed. After installing the tires, operate the grader and lift the scraper blade and rear ripper. Or lower the jack to let the rear tires of the grader fall to the ground. After observing that there are no debris in the balance box, add a certain amount of lubricating oil, and finally install the three covers.